we are here in the Bunche Cafe. It's a coffee I created with my friend Sandrine. Bunche is an old word in the old language of Brussels that means a crush. And so the Bunche Cafe is the first zero-waste coffee house of Brussels. We created 5 years ago. With my friend Sandrine, we went in Erasmus, and there was a lot of different coffee houses, and that culture of the coffee houses was not in Brussels. We wanted to create a coffee house in Brussels. That was the first idea. Just discovered the huge quantity of waste because you've got a lot of takeaways, single-use items, kind of restaurant that create a lot of waste. We wanted to rethink the idea, the way of working in coffee houses to avoid maximal the waste. Here we are not working with single-use items. We have deposit cups, and at the beginning it was more difficult for us to find alternative because we were the first zero-waste coffee house of Brussels. Now it became like a trend, and there's some other company helping us to work zero waste. It was really important for us to find a location where there is a mix of people that are aware of sustainability and people who are absolutely not aware, and we could create a discussion, explain why we don't have a tomato sandwich during winter, for example. So we organized some workshop here in the Bunche Cafe about a lot of things. It can be about compost, about how to cook some stuffs. We have a workshop about shared bikes, for example. We tried to have the more and more local products as possible. So for all the vegetable, the fruit, we have Belgian products except for the oranges. For example, the coffee doesn't grow in Belgium, obviously, but it's roasted here in Brussels. We are a zero-waste coffee, but we still have some waste, some leftovers, and we are trying to valorize the leftovers. First, we are trying to have the minimum leftovers possible. In the kitchen, we are trying to use everything in the vegetable, from the roots to the greens. And after, if we still have leftover, we have a compost in our garden, and so we compost the leftovers here. And after, we give the compost to customers, so we can raise some plants and helps to grow some plants in all other houses than in Bunche Cafe. So for the other leftovers that we are not able to compost here in the Bunche Cafe, we work with Recyclo. It's a company that collects compost in restaurants by bags, and they're composted here in Brussels. And so yeah, it's a more sustainable way to compost leftovers. We use the app Too Good To Go. So we put the meal on the app, and people can buy it 3 times cheaper than the real price, and have it at home. So basically, we take the calendar of vegetable, and it gives us some new idea to imagine new dishes, new meal. And so we work with the 2 cooks and the calendar. People who are working here are sometimes very aware of sustainability, but it's not a criteria for us to find with which colleague we're gonna work, because it's part of the project to make a change. So we are aware that the project is not absolutely perfect, that we still have some waste. For example, we have more and more vegan people that ask for other milk than cow milk. It's more complicated to find zero waste packaging for that kind of milk. We found milkmen that work with glasses bottles for the cow milk, but we never found someone that do the same with oat milk or soya milk. We like to work with people that are absolutely not aware of sustainability and zero waste, and to show our way of doing, and maybe they will change some stuff at home, and yeah, it's a goal of the project as well.